So today I am with Erica, and we are doing a before and after, actually a half face of makeup and hair and half without. We have a boudoir session coming up, or a boudoir event coming up on January 10th and 11th. And Erica is going to be there to do hair and makeup for almost everybody that's there. We're going to have more boudoir events coming up in the future. So we wanted to just kind of give you a tutorial of what Erica is going to be doing that day. And Erica, not Erica, but Nicole is our brave soul to let us work on her. Thank you, Nicole. Anyway, I'm going to let Erica just kind of explain what she's doing with Nicole and what you can expect on January 10th and 11th. Of course, she'll probably ask clients exactly what they want, right?
Right. Not everybody's going to want what I'm doing to Nicole necessarily right now. Some people want a more bedhead look. Some people want a more structured look like Nicole has with the pin curls and brushing out type of situation. This is just kind of show you the craziness and the not so craziness going on.
So, well, and like we did a boudoir session for you, and
right.
you had the very smoky-eyed look
right.
too. So you can go natural or more smoky-eyed.
Yeah, because the next one I want to do is more like a natural look, but smoky eye is typically what people lean towards just because they think bedroom, smoky eyes, messy hair, that type of look. So you can go either direction. It's not going to matter either way. It's going to look good regardless.
Nicole, you went ahead and pinned her curls before you did her makeup. What, to just set them?
Just to keep them out of her face. And I know Nicole's hair. I know she needs it to be set first and kind of relax so it'll stay a little longer. And I just sprayed setting spray on her to get her like a preset spray or whatever. But primer, all that stuff is a big, huge thing for makeup, to help it stay longer, look better, look smoother. Just right now, I'm just doing a BB cream. I'm not doing anything super heavy. You don't want it to be cakey and chalky looking. This is just going to keep it a little more natural type of look with the skin. Because chalky and cakey are no bueno.
Yeah, and it doesn't look good in pictures. Was it you that told me that primer actually fills in the wrinkles? Because I always pictured it as causing more wrinkles.
No, it smooths it out. It helps majorly. And I actually use like a primer for the eyes too to help the eyeshadows stay on better and set better. I don't know. The primer is a huge thing that not a lot of people use. And they always think it's going to settle into your fine lines. I would rather have a super expensive, nice primer than a super expensive, nice foundation.
Do you have any recommendations?
I use a lot of Urban Decay. Urban Decay's primer is amazing. I'm trying to think of which other ones I use. Usually Urban Decay, Too Faced, Tarte, all those are
That's what I want to know, because it's overwhelming anytime I go into a makeup store and I have no clue. I want to take you with me because I have not done any of that. I'm a 90s child. I don't remember that being like a thing back then.
No, that's what the misconception, everybody thinks they need to get the super expensive everything, and there's a lot of things that you don't need expensive. You don't need expensive.
My favorite mascara I buy at Walmart.
Yeah, I use mascara from Walmart on everyone. The L'Oreal, just the voluminous, the gray and gold bottle is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. You don't need a super expensive mascara. If you do decide to use a super expensive one, I think it's Too Faced, the Perversion one. No, that's Urban Decay. Urban Decay's Perversion. Too Faced is Better Than Sex. Both of those are phenomenal mascaras. But again, you don't have to go that route because those are like, I don't know, $20-25 a piece. Nobody's gonna do that unless they're a huge makeup buff and love that shit. But sorry.
No, you're good. Anyway, so did you just primer Nicole's eyes? Is that what you did?
Yeah, right there, primed them. She's got her base on, her primer on her eyes. She's totally loving it, but not. This is just setting powder to kind of get everything settled so it's not getting into the fine line.
So a light foundation and then a settling powder. Setting powder, and then
or settles, whichever.
Setting powder. So, is there a particular kind of setting powder that you would recommend?
I use like everything, but Urban Decay is another one. I think that one, oh my gosh, I can't even remember the name of that one. Oh my gosh, it's bad.
No, you're
That's
fine.
really bad.
But Urban Decay is
But
one.
Urban Decay is a big one. Another one I use, it's yellow base, and it's an awesome one. Dermablend. Dermablend is amazing for setting powder. I love it. And they have the yellow base, works on pretty much everybody. It's amazing.
So eyebrows are a big deal, and I think that we'll probably do a
yes.
tutorial on just eyebrows, but I know that that's my big, huge pet peeve is when people overdo their eyebrows.
Yeah, you don't want them looking like you Sharpied them on. That is not a good look.
No, or that they're fake. I can't stand that. And I know that the end product with Nicole, the eyebrows look beautiful.
Well, and I use mostly Anastasia for that. The pot, the pencils, all of it. All of their stuff's amazing for that. And that's all I use for eyebrows because I can't with any of the other lines. Like, this is just the one that works for me. I like the pencil to kind of first get it on there, but with Nicole, I just use the pot. Sometimes I'll go back over with a little bit of, I'll even do just a brown shadow over that sometimes. Mm-hmm. It just depends on what their eyebrows are like and what I got to fill in, because some people need a lot more fill in than others.
Right.
Some people need a complete reconstruction.
So what are you doing now?
This is going to be the concealer to kind of clean up any of the rough edges from filling in the eyebrow. It kind of picks up, it'll kind of smooth out any like crazy line because I drink a ridiculous amount of caffeine and shake really bad. So sometimes the lines aren't just perfect. So this makes them perfect and makes me look amazing eyebrows. So that's a big, huge, I got that trick from a friend of mine, Mallory Zool. Hi, Mallory. She's amazing eyebrows. She's taught me a lot.
So is this just standard concealer, or is it a specific kind?
This is It Cosmetics. It's got a little bit, I don't want to say a sheen, but it's like a glowy type of concealer. It just looks really pretty on the skin. I don't like the real thick, cakey concealer, because then by the end of the day, it does look like it settles into your lines and looks awful. So the It Cosmetics, both of their concealers that I use, the one that glows and the one that doesn't, I mean, they're both amazing.
And this is the same concealer that you use for dark circles? And
yes.
Okay.
And sometimes underneath for dark circles, I use like an orange base to knock that out. It sounds really weird, but it does make a huge difference.
Well, Nicole does have darker circles under her eyes. Sorry, Nicole.
I think I do.
Bit,
I do
use you used it.
I used the orange. Yeah, I did use the orange base thing on her. And this is just setting the concealer and all that. What I just did. This is the contouring. Contouring, you don't want to go overdo it with contouring. Sometimes it's a little much and people look like they took brown paint and attacked their face, and it doesn't look right. The main thing is,
and then the photographer gets to smooth that out.
Yeah, you don't want that. But you got to have something, because otherwise you just look like a ghost face. Nobody wants ghost face. That's not
well, and
awesome.
Two, if you ate too much over the holidays like I did and your face is a little bit more round, contouring is great.
Especially like right there, what I'm doing under the chin, that yes. You lose 10 pounds just with that right there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could totally see
the difference already. But I'm sure
already.
that you have to be careful with that too. Otherwise, like a makeup line, you've got to be able to blend it in.
Blend is a huge, huge thing. I don't know how many people I've seen, and it's like, what the hell
How's
are you
my
doing?
Contouring? Have I blended it? Because my face looks fatter.
You blended. You blended all right. Because I will totally judge and look. I look at everyone. But see, you can tell right there. Like, you can tell one side from the other. Like, she totally looks different.
Do you know that in photography we do this too? If we have to burn out a little bit, there's a contour basically you can do to help edit and smooth and
color their face.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna wear makeup. I'm just gonna have you do
that. No, that makes my job a lot harder, a lot more hard. But yeah, so if I feel like maybe they're showing too much chin or whatever, I'm able to go in there and darken it just a little bit, so it definitely helps. So again, you're in good hands with Erica and I both. We're gonna take care of you.
Either way, you're set.
Yep.
Right now with her eyes, this is kind of a light, smoky look. I didn't want to go too much with it just because she has a smaller eye and I want her color to pop, but I don't want to overdo it with too much dark, and then it's just blend, blend, blend. Blending is like a huge thing, especially for eyeshadow too. You gotta blend that shit in. Otherwise it just looks like a weird line. Unless that's what you're going for and you want like the cut in crease, but you definitely have to know what the hell you're doing with cut in crease. You can't just like bust that shit out because you saw it on YouTube. It doesn't always work like that. But see, it just opened her eye up. It looks a lot different.
Yes. And when we do our boudoir sessions, Erica will have fake eyelashes as well.
Tons.
That's all part of it. That I personally think that those add so much in the boudoir sessions if you do fake eyelashes.
Totally opens the eye.
Even if you're doing more of a natural look, I still feel like it opens the eye so much. So I'm definitely big on those. I don't like wearing them all day. That's not something I am big on because I'm more high maintenance. You're high maintenance. I'm low maintenance.
I'm not high maintenance. I'm just extra. It's just extra. No, you can do like a supernatural lash, or like as far as the fake lashes, like you can go supernatural with them, or you can go super dramatic. Me personally, I like the super dramatic. You could do the natural, and it looks fine too. I just think for pictures, you need something on there. You can't. I'm sure most of you have like phenomenal lashes, and you think I don't need them, but you do. You're gonna need them. I've seen pictures with and without, and it makes a huge difference.
Huge difference in pictures. Erica and I have worked together a lot with boudoir sessions, and I highly recommend her. I don't know, just out of experience from both. Not to say that the others weren't beautiful. They were, of course.
No, I love, and probably boudoir is my favorite hair and makeup to do. I like doing the
I feel like boudoir is like pampering yourself. Like, I think I love making people feel beautiful from the outside as well, from the inside. I think that we get into our everyday and, we lose that side of ourselves sometimes. And I think that this is a way to not only be a good gift for your significant other, but a gift for yourself too, to feel beautiful, to be pampered that day. And makeup is part of it for sure.
That's a huge thing. That's probably my favorite part of it. Afterwards, they're always like, oh my God, thank you so much. You made me look so pretty. And it's like, you're pretty anyways. You don't need all this, but it's hugely rewarding.
Yeah, just to have it done,
I've had people cry, and don't make me cry. I don't like to cry. Please. If you choose to do this, if you cry, I'm probably going to walk away. I don't like seeing people cry. But, it is pretty amazing to see their faces, like, light up after you turn them around and they see everything together. They freak out at first when they see all the dark stuff you're putting on and the extra stuff they don't do. They're like, oh my God. But then afterwards, you could tell, like, they end up loving it. I'm just like smudging in a lip, just again to
and
keep
you
it
recommend
soft.
Lip liner.
Lip pimples.
Lip
No
pimples.
lip pimples.
I was gonna say lip. I don't know what I was gonna say.
The liner. The liner's gonna keep it from feathering off. I'm just taking a lipstick and just kind of smudging it on. It just gives it a more lived-in look and not so harsh. I don't like harsh lines. I like everything soft and like just easy looking. I don't like the harsh, like pointy everything. A winged eyeliner, yes, looks amazing, but a lot of it I like the smoky and soft and that look. So that's what I did to Nicole, pretty much. Keep everything soft. And this is the lash thing, and you'll see a huge difference between the two once I get this bad boy on. Keep in mind I'm probably shaking at this point because, again, like 15 cups of coffee before doing this lash. But it makes such a huge difference. She was a trooper, too.
I was just thinking the same thing, just to even be exposed.
And for me to slapping all this stuff on her face, too, she was very patient. But you can tell, like, it just opens the eye right there.
Yeah,
her eye looks huge and open.
Would you say this is more of a natural, an in-between, or I would say more of an in-between?
I'd say an in-between. It's a little extra, but not too much. You're showing my ridiculous, unorganized case right now. But yeah, it's a huge, huge difference. Definitely in between.
And so for the hair, I think you went more, would you say this is a classy look?
Definitely more classy. more. It just seemed like that would
Fit
fit
her
Nicole.
style, yeah.
I'm usually a pretty good judge of character and like judge what they're gonna be cool with, what's gonna work on that
What
person.
would you do for me?
I'd just shave half your head.
Total bedhead.
No, you
like I normally walk around in.
You'd definitely be bedhead, messy, like, yeah, definitely.
That's judge
Smoky.
of character, people.
That's just their normal look. So I wouldn't have to
Every
do a lot.
day,
I just have to spray some shit in there all the day. But she's easy. But Nicole, I'm pulling your hair. Sorry, Nicole.
We're going to do a tutorial here in just a bit about just how to tease your hair. Like, who would have thought? But a lot of people need that.
I have so many people that ask that. Family members, I've had them record it. I'm like, record this with your phone and take it home. They still can't do it. So we're going to do it this way, and it's permanently online to see.
This reminds me of like a
I don't know. When I was doing it, I was like, you're like Grace Kelly, Marilyn
yes,
Monroe-ish
that's what I was going to say.
type of situation. But yeah, it was cute on her. Definitely.
Definitely her personality.
Yeah.
Very cool. And we're going to post.
With her Def Leppard shirt.
With her Def Leppard shirt.
I don't know that Marilyn Monroe or Grace Kelly would have wore that, but hey. See,
so there it is. Yeah.
You can tell one side's really happy and one side's like, wah.
Any questions that you have, let us know. I'm going to be posting some of actually Erica when she got her boudoir done too, that you can see because she did the very smoky eye, so you'll have that example as well. We're going to do some more boudoir. We are booked up for our January 10th and 11th. We've got some fun things in the works for the future that is going to be more of your, I don't know, cowgirl boudoir maybe.
Yeah,
so anyway,
thank you for watching.